Hello everyone, my name's Chandler, and these are some tips on how to nail a job interview. First and foremost, research the company you're going for the job position in. Companies want to know that you know exactly what they are. You don't want to go into a company and be like, oh wow, this is nothing like what I expected, and like leave within super early, and they don't want that either because it's money and it costs a lot to train people. Secondly, definitely present yourself well. Treat everyone you encounter as if they're the ones giving you the interview. Just respect in general, from the person you meet at the door to the person you meet in the office. Treat everyone well as you would like to be treated. It's the golden rule. Hold yourself with good body language, like stand up straight, good handshake. Don't slouch and like spread all over the couches and like take off your shoes and stuff. That's just weird. Don't do that. Another tip is answer questions truthfully. Honesty is one of the most important factors of life in general, but job interviews especially. Don't be vague and avoid generic terms as much as possible. I know I speak from experience when the question that always stumped me when I had a few job interviews was like, tell us your weaknesses, tell us your strengths. And everyone's default is, oh, I'm a perfectionist, I'm a hard worker. And after a while, job interviewers are usually pretty sick of hearing that, because that's what everyone says, because everyone's a hard worker. Well, most people are. Everyone. I feel like that's a safe assumption. So to be like, oh yeah, I'm a hard worker, and be like, okay, so is the guy also interviewing. What's so strong about you? Why should we choose you? And it's definitely something to prepare yourself for, because default, no one's like, oh, I can tell you 15 things about what I'm great at, because that's just not how we work as humans. Definitely prepare yourself for that, because I, for one, was stumped when I got that. I was like, ugh, I don't know. There's nothing, apparently. Even if it's like something small, it's still a good thing. And even if you are good at something, be humble about it. Don't be like, oh, I'm the best, I know everything there is to know about it. Be like, oh, I'm very good at this, but there's always room for improvement. Being humble is a huge factor in people basically getting to like you. No one's gonna be like, oh, hire that guy because he knows everything and he can't learn anymore, because there's always room for improvement. But don't like sell yourself short either. And I'd say one of the biggest, most important factors personally would be practice. Practicing with not even job interview questions maybe, but even practicing talking to other people for public speaking, stuff like that. Practice. Whether it's job interview practice, talking to a person, talking to yourself in the mirror, talking to yourself on camera. It's so important to be able to enunciate and hold yourself and be able to hold a conversation. And doing kind of a weird job of that currently, but it's still practice. Every single time, like, you go into a job interview, you don't get the job, that's still practice. Super important to be able to get any sort of practice in. So those are just some tips. There's a lot of others. If you want to do research, go for it. There's a lot of articles on this, but definitely have at it. Have fun. Good luck.